Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is obviously set the PSI, which in my case is 29. You'll have to look at your vehicle's manufacturer guide in order to find out what yours is. Then obviously we're going to take the air hose here. I'm going to carry it around, nice and easy. We're going to unscrew our dust cap. Yep, make sure you leave it in a safe place, you don't want to lose it. And then we're simply going to put this over it, give it a nice push. Then as you see, when you hear that beep, it's all done. So the next most important part of tyre care is obviously your tyre tread depth. Now in this case I have a tyre depth checker and I also have a 20p. Now you can use both of these, so if you come across to the tyre I'll show you how to use them. So the first thing I'm going to use here is the tyre tread depth checker. So I've just pushed it all the way down, and then what I'm going to want to do is just push it into my tyres until it hits flat, yeah? And as you can see, mine is about 7 millimeters deep. Now if you don't have a tyre tread depth checker, you can use a 20p. Now when I put the 20p in my tyre, you should see that this rim on the outside, you can no longer see it. That means that it's roughly deep enough. Now the legal requirement is that your tyre depth should be 1.6 millimeters minimum throughout the central 3/4 of the depth, around the whole circumference of the tyre. So we don't just want to check one spot, we also want to check all around the tyre. So the last thing that we want to look at is if there's any cuts or bulges on the tyre. So you know, maybe you've hit the curb and you've scraped a bit of the rubber off. Now it can go, you know, if it's quite a small indentation, it's not too bad, but if you have any deep cuts in the sidewall though, that would make your tyres illegal. Obviously you can see here my tyre's in pretty perfect shape, there's no nicks or anything like that.